MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
I don't know about you, but when I think of AMC, I think of the Gremlin and the Pacer, even Wayne's World. But there's a lot more to AMC than just weird cars for weird people. And speaking of weird people, MotorWeek alumni Joe Ligo is here to tell us about some AMC history.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment. But yeah, you're right. There is more to AMC than just economy cars. And today I'm going to talk about some of my favorite AMC muscle cars. Now, you might remember the AMC Javelin. That's their Mustang Camaro competitor.
Sure.
But AMC was always good at stretching the dollar. So what they did is they took a Javelin chassis, shortened it about a foot, took the back seat out of it, and created this car, the AMX.
Well, I hope you didn't bring this here just to talk about it and look at. Can I actually get in and drive it?
Yeah, sure. Let's go for a ride.
Let's do it.
So what do you think?
I like this part about it. It's got some get up and go for sure.
Uh-huh.
Is that manual steering?
Yeah. So power steering was optional. V8 came standard, but you had to pay extra for power steering.
So back in the day, what were the competitors for this car?
It's a bit of an in-betweener. I guess you could say it's a poor man's Corvette, but you know, there's nothing poor about it. It's a fun car to drive. And they only sold them for 3 years, so today they're pretty rare.
Well, that's a really fun street car.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, as the muscle car wars were heating up, the real fun was happening at the drag strip. And that's where this car comes in, when AMC pulled a classic muscle car move and put their biggest engine in their smallest car.
It certainly looks the part of a drag car.
And it came from the factory looking like this. This is a specially equipped Hurst SC Rambler. And my friend Homer is going to take you for a real ride.
All right, man, let's see what you got in this thing. Nicely done. You've done this before, haven't you? I've done this before. Man, that was awesome.
Wasn't it?
So we've done the sports car, we've done the drag car. Where did AMC go from there?
Well, as the muscle car era came to an end, AMC wanted to stay in the fight, and so that's where this car comes in. This is a 1977 Hornet AMX.
Well, it's an AMX, so it's got to be fast, right? This is not fast.
No, it's not. But there's a good reason for that. So by the middle of the 70s, the whole industry had been through an oil crisis. You know, government regulations were clamping down on air pollution. You know, engines had lost a lot of horsepower. So performance was not a big priority for AMC or, frankly, any of the US automakers. While the big three started to recover and find new ways to profitability, American Motors really struggled in the late 70s.
So was this really the start of the end for American Motors?
I mean, I wouldn't blame it on the Hornet AMX. This was only a tiny niche product. But yeah, you start to see they don't have the money to do 100% clean sheet new designs like the big three were doing, and it became a bit of a dire strait for the company.
Joe, how do you know so much about AMC?
Well, this is more than just a hobby for me. My friends and I are actually working on a documentary about the history of American Motors Corporation called The Last Independent Automaker.
Well, how can we watch it?
It's coming to public TV stations soon, and we even have some vintage MotorWeek footage and even an interview with John Davis himself.
That's awesome. We'll have to put that info on our website. But I gotta ask, can we hop out of here and get back into that Rambler?
Well, I think I could convince Homer to give you one more ride.
The MotorWeek app, which includes our latest reviews and feature stories, is now available for mobile devices.